Hi again, this is David James, and I wanted to show you the variation of game that would be a nice starter game to learn play on words. And this is called My Word, Your Word version. And the way this works is you don't use all the cards in the deck. Here are the remaining cards, but the cards that I've played here, we have 8 stacks, and typically each stack would have 5 cards in it. But for this demo, I just decided to put 3 in each stack so we could get to things a little quicker and show how the end game works. So again, we have 8 stacks here. In this case, we have 3 in each. And I'm just going to put these to the side and not use the remaining part of the deck. So to begin, the player just turns over. Player 1 just turns over all of the 8 cards and to see what we're going to get. We're just doing this randomly now, just on the fly, and see what kind of things come up. So here goes. We have a couple of interesting things here. We have combo cards. Besides the QU, which is kind of a common courtesy to give a U with a lot of word games, as hard as it is to get a U on your own, we give you that. And then here's a combo card, a TH. There's other ones like this in the deck just to make it more interesting. And here is a wild card in case, in this case, it's a wild consonant. There's another one for a wild vowel. So here we go. We look at all 8 of these letters and we think, what could I do to make one word of 3 or more letters? Okay, well, I'm going to use a QU to get it out of the way. And for player 1, I'm going to play QU AD, quad. In this game, we don't score any points until the end. There's no scoring along the way. Other variations you do, but in this one, you don't score till the end. Okay, so now this is just placed on the side of the table for player 1. Now player 2 goes by flipping over the cards that player 1 used to make their word. And they simply look at what's here, but they keep in mind that besides making one word, they can also play on player 1's word if they can think of something that they can do on it. Like if there was an S for squad, they could play squad. And maybe that'll end up happening on this turn. So just to make it very, very simple, we're going to play lake. L-A-K-E. But also, on quad here, we're going to use this wild consonant as an S, and we're going to make this squad. So here we go. Quad becomes squad, and when a player plays on the opponent's word, they move it to their side of the table. So player 2 is doing pretty well right now, right? They have all the words so far. Player 1 had their word stolen. But they're hoping on their turn now, as they turn things over, that they can come up with certain letters that could help steal those words back, such as an F for flake. Squad could be squadron, or whatever else could be thought of there. Let's see whether we can come up with some things. And again, you can even completely rearrange the whole word. Once you add something to it, you can rearrange all together. Okay, and the only thing you can't do is just put an S at the end like squads or lakes. That is just a little too simple of a plan to justify being able to steal. So I'm looking at both things there. We didn't get an F for flake, and we didn't get an RON for squadron. So I'm looking things over, and we're just going to play one word. All right. So we're going to put down, let's see, we're going to put down nest. N-E-S-T. That's as strong of a thing as player 1 can do here. As it appears, they look at the opponent's word. Can they play any of these other letters into the opponent's words to steal them? And I don't see that there is a play right now. Now, when you come to the time that one stack is fully depleted, that there's a blank, you simply take any other pile that has more cards and you slide a letter into it like you would in solitaire. So player 2 now is going to go. And they make one word of 3 or more letters, but again, they look at their opponent's word. What can they do to do something to that. So they're just going to play TH. Let's do thus. That's kind of a cool word, right? Thus. But also, they're going to take this R and play on nest by making stern. STERN. And when they do that, they take it to their side of the table. Boom. So player 2 is doing great right now. Player 1 goes, but before they go, they think, what could I get to steal any of those words back? We need, let's see, like a WE for Western would work up there. Again, F for flake would work. Squadron. We'd have to think about that one a little bit more. Thus is a little harder. Maybe Thursday. Well, that's a proper name. Can't do that. Anyway, we're just kind of brainstorming. So, turn over things here. Put this H in the open spot and turn this over. Okay. Here's another special feature of the deck. This is a flip card. One way it's a J, or you can flip it, make it an X. That's one thing you can't do with a tile, because a tile is fully exposed. You can't show both. But with these cards, the way you play them, you can hide the other corner, so the X or the J can be used. And let's see if there's anything that can be done. Let's see. Hey, we did get squadrons. We're going to have that in place. I'm going to put these like this to indicate that I'm going to play on with those. And what else can we do with these? Well, let's do HO. H-O-E. And now we're going to play the RON on squad for squadron. Cool. Makes the game a lot closer. We'll see how things end. So squadron. And they could even do more play-ons if they can think of something that they could do with either the JX card or the I to steal those. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can find anything. So player 2 now goes. Let's turn this over, see if something comes up from this. Okay, well, all they really have, they can flip this, so make it an X. So F, I, X. Fix. Okay, so all the cards have been used up. Now we simply tally by looking at the number of letters on your side of the table. So player 1 had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We counted that as 2 because it is a combo card. So 11 compared to certainly player 2 having a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So player 2 would have won this game 16 to 11, and that is an example of how the My Word, Your Word variation of play and word plays.